Hey y'all, today we're going to do the Module 1 End of Unit project. It's a very fun one, not too long either, so let's get into it. You can start by downloading all, and that's going to give you your instruction file and your start file. I'm not going to reference the instructions too much because I have them written down, and I'm guessing if you're watching this video it's because you don't really want to read the instructions. You're more maybe a visual learner seeing people do it. So I will just open up my file right here, and it may say security risk. You can just press this X right here, don't worry about it. And the first step that we're going to need to do is rename this. So you can do that by going File, Save As, and normally it won't say that little 3. I have started this 3 times, but I was like, the intro's bad or something was just glitchy or Vimeo wasn't working, so don't worry, it won't have this. It'll just look like your first last name and then a 1. And you're just going to rename that to a 2. You can press save, yes. Okay, here we go. You also may need to enable editing, which you can just press yes to that too. We are going to start by going to our properties table. You can double click to open that up, and the first thing it wants us to do is rename the address field. So I'm going to double tap, and it's going to be called street address. There we go, just press enter. Next, and we can close that too. You can right tap or do your 2-finger tap and click close. Next we're going to create a table, and so we're going to do that by going create table, and then we're going to rename our ID field to manager ID. You can press enter, and this is a really cool, just something cool to see in general, how many options you have for fields. So if you have a date field or a time field or a currency, you can select this before you put in your info, so it'll format it automatically and it will recognize it as text or money. So if you're putting it in formulas, it's just cool to know. Anyhow, I won't get on too many tangents or sidetracks because I know y'all are wanting a short video, because I would not want to read those long instructions either. Anyway, first thing, we're going to go short text, and that's going to say manager first name, no spaces. Next, another short text, it's going to be manager last name, no spaces. Another one, it's going to be a date and time field, and it's going to say hire date. Next is going to be currency, and we're going to name it salary. And that's it. We're just going to rename our table. You can just press enter and it'll save it. And how we do that, you can right click or double click, do design view, and it's going to be called managers. Awesome. Let's close that. There we go. On to our next step. We are going to go to another table, property types, and we are going to add a new record. We can just go like this, and it's wanting us, sorry, it's not letting me select it all. Perfect. We're going to put log. Okay, it does it automatically. I was a little confused if we had to type the 7, but you don't. So just put log cabin. There we go. Enter, and we can close our property types. Next, we are going to go back to our properties table, and it wants us to delete record 4. So you can just come right here, double tap, delete record, yes. There we go. And then for record number 2, it's wanting us to rename first name of Victorina to Victor. You can just backspace a couple times, enter. There we go. And let's close this table. Okay, next. Here's the fun part where we get to create stuff with our query wizard. So now that everything's closed, we're gonna go create. And where are we? Query wizard. Query wizard. I believe we're just doing a simple query. So we're gonna go okay. Property number. oh wait, tables. Sorry, we're gonna want property type. And let me pause and go to the instructions just to make sure this is right. Okay, so it was the properties table, so you don't need to edit that. And what we need in our query is property type, so you can just select it and press this little arrow. It also wants city. There we go, state, and year built. Amazing. Next. And we're going to keep that details, don't go to summary. And finish. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to rename two things really quick. We're going to rename our query, so you can write or like do your two-finger click. Rename. Okay, let's close it first. Rename. And it's going to be city listing. And then our form, we're going to rename property entry. Enter. Awesome. Now we're going to use our form wizard to create a form. Fun. Create, we're going to go form wizard. And what we're going to want for here is first and last name, and it's the same table, properties, so first name, last name, city, state, zip code. Cool. Next, we're going to keep it like that. And this is also an easier way to rename it. We're just going to go owner info and finish. Awesome. Okay. Last step, step number 8, is we're going to create a report using, guess what, report wizard. Here we go. Go create. Let's go report. And what we're going to want for here is property number, city, so you can just click, add it to our selected fields, state, and year built. Then next, I don't think we want any levels. And then it wants us to do ascending by state, then city first. State, then city. Let's go next. Tabular and portrait, that's great. Next again. And let's name it properties by state. Everything caps, that's the first letter. Properties by state. And finish. Cool. Now let's close that and save this. So we're going to go File, Save As, Save As. Yes. Not the third one. And you can just go turn that in. I'll show you how in one sec. Okay, so this is where you turn it in. All you have to do is click the browse file. I recommend saving it like to a folder so you can find it real quick. I just called this Excel class. Click it, open. It'll bring it in. Oh, here's the moment of truth. I hope I got a 90 out of 90 so you guys can too. But if not, I'll go back real quick and change it. This will give you like a graded summary report of, how well you did. Oh, here we go, guys. Give me one sec. Okay, y'all, that took a minute. Sorry about that. Not that you're waiting because it was paused. But woo! We got a 90 out of 90. I'm so happy. I had a lot of fun. I hope this was helpful and quick. And sorry about how poor this quality is. This is no Mac, but we do our best. So I hope you have fun. Yeah. Bye.